Hi everyone, Nicolette here with 5 more things that I need to change this year, 2020, in order for me to have a millionaire mindset. Okay, so this is actually the 11th thing because there's like 16 things that I have to change about my mindset in order for me to think like a millionaire, become a millionaire. Okay, so the first thing I have today for you is, and I'm reading from my little book here, my 90-day challenge book that I write every day in script by hand. Okay, so I can break from any norm or habit as long as I am not harmed. Okay, so we know that habits can be good and habits can be bad, and we know habits make us who we are. So I have had some bad habits in the past last year that I will not stay attached to this year. And there are certain things that I call the norm for me that I'm comfortable doing that I need to break away from if I want to become a millionaire. I have some personal issues, some mental issues like that I feel like it is part of who I am, it's part of what I represent. And if it's not going to compromise my character and it's not going to jeopardize my faith, I should not be attached to it if it's going to hinder me from becoming a millionaire, right? So, one of the things that I always say is, being a lady, that I'm very reserved, I keep to myself. Ladies don't do this and ladies don't do that. Well, I'm always going to be a lady, right? But there are certain things that being reserved about might cause me to being reserved about certain things might cause me to lose opportunities. So one of the things that I remember when I was with my aunt, that she always said, like, if I had a card and I would hand it out to someone, if it was a guy, then it's like, okay, young ladies do not give their cards to men. And I'm like, okay, and I would not do that if it wasn't someone that I knew. Well, obviously there are some men out there that need to know about my business, and I should not feel constrained and restrained and confined to this ladylike demeanor, and that will hinder me from becoming the millionaire that I want to be. So I'm going to be more open. Now, that does not mean I'm going to talk to and flirt with or expose myself to all the men out there who are looking to do who knows what because I have a pretty face. But I will be conscious. Like, for example, so I have a few people that I don't know on Facebook who have said, hi, Nicolette, or they want to talk to me. But I'm like, why do you want to talk to me, sir? Is it because of my business or is it because of me? Like, I want you to solicit my business, not me. You understand? But I have to have an open mind. Maybe this might be a potential business partner. Who knows? So, what I decided to do was send a happy new year to everyone, whether you're a guy or a girl, whether you seemed flirtatious or not. Okay, so but it's really hard for me to break from this ladylike and reserved, pious and chaste demeanor that I have. When I went to the wealth camp, I did try my best to break from it, and it was so funny because I had this one guy, Raymond. I don't know if you're watching this, Raymond. So he was like, "I had the thought that you didn't want to speak to me." And he was right, because he was a guy. And I'm like, I don't want to talk to you. And then there was Brad who sat next to me. Hi, Brad. I don't know if you're watching this, but I didn't want to talk to him either. But then I found out Brad has a girlfriend, so that was okay for me to talk to Brad. And then I found out Raymond had a wife, so that was okay to talk to Raymond. So again, I really need to break from this norm that I have, as long as it does not compromise my, Christian and I don't know, just I have to break from certain norms because it's really jeopardizing my millionaire mission, like for real, for real. Anyway, so that was a long way of saying that I have to break from my, I don't know, You just heard what I said, but moving on. Okay, so the next one thing is God is on my side and I will not fail. So that for sure, hello, like I've always known that God was on my side and I know I will not fail. So, but there are times where I doubt it and I'm like, I'm human and I'm inexperienced in certain things in business. There's a lot of things that I don't know, y'all. Like I'm winging it. I'm like looking it up and trying it out and finding samples online. Like I don't know what I'm doing here, but God is with me. And if He's with me, I cannot fail. I have to remind myself that He will send people my way. He will open doors. I will be fine because God is with me. Then the other mindset that I have to have is I have everything that I need, especially clothing and shoes. Okay, so I had to put that in there, guys, because I am a spender. Oh my gosh, I need to stop. So I have had an issue with shopping forever and a day, ever since my daddy said no. To me buying this and that when I was little because he just didn't want to appease me. So I was like, when I grow up and I make money, I'm going to buy everything. Well, I can't buy everything. Well, I have been. So by now, okay, I should have everything I want. And I will tell myself, and I believe I have as much clothes that I ever will need in my lifetime. Okay, all of it. Too many I have. I have all the shoes. I have all the bags. I have everything that I need. Okay, I don't need anymore. So this year, I will not buy anything that I do not need. I need toothpaste. I need deodorant. I need shampoo. I need, do you understand? Needs only on a need to know basis. Only needs. Only needs. Okay, moving on. I am in great health with no pain and fit past 100. So here, like there's a lot of times I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm growing old and my knees hurt and this hurts. And it makes me think that like, I don't know that I don't want to say that I want to think that I'm invincible and that I will live forever, but I need to not make the excuse that I'm getting old because, my health might fail and all of these things like that should not be at the forefront of my mind. I am healthy. I am young. I am capable. There's so many people out there who do not have their health, who do not have their strength, who do not have endurance or anything like that. I have all that. And yes, I am older than I could have been, but I'm still very young. Aren't I though? Right? And so I am capable of doing all of this that I plan to do because I have very good health. I need to stop dwelling on back pains, knee pains, all this kind of stuff that I usually put as an excuse of why, I don't want to do this or I don't want to do that. Actually, I've never really had that as an excuse, but I do talk about me having pain in my knees and my back and all of that but I need to stop that because like, I feel like the more you say it, the more you'll feel it, right? So the same thing with the pain. Also, fit past 100, I feel like you can speak yourself into any kind of existence, right? So I will be fit past 100 years old, okay? My grandmother was 95 when she started failing in her health. I can make it. I really can. Moving on, I am a money making machine. Everything I touch turns to gold. So I actually stole that, or he said I could, from the person who actually initiated this 90-day challenge. And he was like, you know what? You guys need to think that you are capable of making money by the touch, right? And so like, that's what I feel. If I touch it, if I speak into existence, if I think on it, I can make money, right? So that is one thing that I say to myself. The last thing that I say is God Himself designed me. He gave me a powerful mind that I use to train, respect, and master my crew so that success comes easy for me. So again, this is something that I borrowed from the man who initiated this 90-day challenge. And what it's saying is that the crew is my subconscious. So God gave me a powerful mind where the conscious can control, with respect, with training, can master the subconscious. And later we'll talk about how the subconscious can really have a dire effect on the conscious mind. And so I want to be aware that there's nothing that's greater than me. Right? My subconscious does not have control over me. And even though it does, I can have control over it so that when it controls me, it does positive things. Okay? So those are the things that I have been writing out daily since December 4th. Okay. So now we are on, what's today? December 2nd. It's almost December 3rd because it's nearly midnight. So I'm continually writing this, and every day that I mess up, I start over. Mess up as in I forget or I don't get a chance to. And one time I even wrote it halfway through and then got busy and didn't get a chance to finish. So I will continue to do this for 90 days. And I hope you take up the challenge as well, and you find things about you that you would like to change, things about your personality that are deterring you, that are stopping you, that are preventing you from that millionaire mindset or the goal that you have set for yourself. Okay, so I will see you in the next video. Bye.